make you wait. Hope you're at peace. Special bean
Mayo with the mayo.
Pay like Van Gogh, pay like Van Gogh, pay like Van Gogh. Why they mad for? Why they mad for? Why they mad for? Bitch, I'm getting stash though. Why they gas ho? Why they gas ho? Hella packs full, hella packs full. Bitch, I got these packs full. Pay like Van Gogh, pay like Van Gogh, pay like Van Gogh. Bitch, I pay like Van Gogh. Why they mad holla? Be like Ted holla, be ashamed holla. Ain't no game holla.
Alright guys, what's going on? So I picked up Deathloop the day it dropped and got a first-hand look at its gameplay and plot structure. It's a game developed by Bethesda, as you all know. They're the one who made Fallout, Dishonored, different things like that. And this game is more or less Looper, Dishonored. Pretty much played all of those, so I can kind of see the uncanny similarities here and there that kind of piece the gameplay together, and you can kind of see what they may have done differently in other games and where they may have cut corners. So in this video, I'm more or less just going to be breaking down the first maybe 30 minutes to an hour of gameplay, the opening section, some of the beginning plot points. There won't be any deep spoilers, any other clues or anything else in this, so don't worry about that, don't even trip, and we're just going to keep it pushing. Alright, so the game starts off with the antagonist Juliana hovering a machete over you. Colt goes into this, he's trying to stop her, he doesn't really know what's going on, and then boom, she gives you a nice little gut punch and you're stabbed, and it's pretty brutal, I'm not gonna lie, like, god damn. She does it twice and it's like a gurgle and you're just like, oh man, come on, bro.
For the last time, why can't you remember?
I don't know if you just give me a second.
Oh, you're not even trying.
Oh, lady, I have no idea. Oh, shit, that's not good.
You just hurry up already.
I don't like how that started. I don't like how that started at all. I didn't like this intro just because of that, but I liked it at the same time. I just liked that I didn't like it, I guess you could say, or something weird like that. Right away, you get to see how the loop sort of works, right? He dies, boom, you wake up and the loop starts over. But if you make it all the way through to the night, boom, it starts over. So either way, you begin to start to piece things together one by one, And the amnesia startup, amnesia is a cheap way to kind of put the player there because then we don't have the context, and so I'm not going to judge that too harshly. It works for what they're trying to do in this time loop scenario.
So you just woke up and don't know what's happening. Don't fret, Ramblin' Frank's got you covered like
Light infantry machine pistol. Why do I know this? Oh, okay.
So making our way through the beginning settings, we pick up some key items here and there, a few mods, the hack-a-majig as he calls it, some information on the quest board just to give us somewhere to go off of, and we see some mention of visionaries. Now these visionaries are the other antagonists in the story, and they serve as the way to break the loop. You have to kill all of them in a single day for it to work. So that's where the investigation loop comes in, where, right, you are trying to find moments where you can off more visionaries in a single day so that you can knock off 2, 4, 6, and then, the last 2. And I know some people may be thinking this is a way to save on processing power and development time, and you might be right, but there is a lot of layered detail in coming at these places at different times and finding a code in one map to get it. It feels like it's backtracking, but it makes sense for this loop structure. Okay, so I also wanted to mention that the stylistic nature that the game projects these texts, to kind of like this Dark Souls aesthetic where you'll see a marking and it'll be telling you something, and as a way to project a storyline, despite the fact that there's no online, there's no Dark Souls actually, but there's a plot reason for this that comes out very quickly that you begin to understand. As he sees it, it says I'm you, so it's kind of like he's talking to himself in different loops and iterations somehow, and that becomes very accentuated as the game progresses. So right here is where we get our first taste of the stealth gameplay, and as soon as we acquire a machete. And my initial impression is it has the same feel as like Dishonored and things where it's not the most perfect, it's more so about vision and line of sight, and actually sound only has a certain effect. Maybe that's because of the difficulty I have, or I'm not really sure yet, but what I can say is it's passable stealth. They make it so that you can kind of get through things kind of quickly as you're running through the gameplay. You get faster at it, more adept at what you're doing. You know where you're going. You know where the enemies are. Besides that, there's not really much else to say. It's just an extra mechanic.
Tried to pee on me? Come over here!
What? Listen, you can almost hear it.
Placed out of the tactical weapons program that they offered.
Didn't place them. They kept us out. We broke the rules.
Mm,
They know about us better.
Just like that time when... where was it? Shit. What?
Busy later? We might meet up, maybe? Oh, I don't know. Bakery sounds interesting. Drugs make you cool, right?
I should be shooting something.
I don't know. It's only 24 hours. You can sleep tomorrow.
I'm feeling just fine.
There's something to be said about Colt and Juliana's chemistry as characters. There's some weird Mr. and Mrs. Smith type energy between them, and you quickly find out why. It's the first section of the game. At least some hints or some connection. You can see it just in the way she talks to him and the way she antagonizes him.
Oh, yeah, hello? Hello? Okay, look, I don't know what I did last night exactly, but if you could just, I think we know each other. We know each other, don't we?
Yes! Finally! You're back! So, how much do you remember about me?
Well, it's a little hazy.
What do you remember?
My name's Colt.
About me?
You want to kill me for some reason, and I already know some fucking code, which I don't, and there's this loop and...
Wanna break the loop, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Look, if you don't try to break the loop, I'm just gonna kill you over and over again in increasingly violent ways. Until you...
Fine, I'll break your fucking loop, and whatever I did to piss you off, I'm sorry. Still there?
You never said that before.
We dated, didn't we?
Just go inside the library. You need to see this.
The analyst in me sees some type of esoteric occult codings in this, but I'm gonna save that for a different channel or a different video or something else, because it gets kind of deep with that for me. The way that it's a black woman and a black man fighting each other, one to protect the loop, one to break it, and they're the only ones who remember the different loops. Nah, nah, I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm just trying to point out that I like the chemistry between the characters and the dialogue, right? The dialogue is smooth for me. It feels like it's supposed to feel.
What are you doing? Is this going to be a productive day or not? Library. Choppity fucking chop.
All right. I'm in the library.
Whatever you do, don't pull the lever.
Wait, what? Hello? Shit. Fine, I'll pull your fucking lever. Oh, shit! What?
Oh, you always fall for the same old shit. Just once, please. Can you try your hardest to make this interesting?
Whoa. What the fuck is this?
Carnices! Woo-hoo-hoo. You're gonna give me that attitude? You know, I usually make it easy for you, you ungrateful prick. But this time I'll let you see yourself out.
Yup, we dated. Whoa, why are you doing this? What did I do to you?
Oh, you don't remember. How about that code? You remember that yet?
I don't know the code. Ah! Okay, here goes. You gotta be shitting me! Are you? Listen, me? You wrote it on Black Reef. You already know the code. What the fuck does that mean?
Hello? Are you dead?
What? Pull me up! Man, you're heavy. The postcard, dumbass! You wrote it on the Black Reef postcard. You understand? Okay. I'm gonna drop you now. Wait, no! Wait!
What the fuck?
No! I just dropped myself. What kind of fucked up world is this? Ah! Okay, postcard. Get the postcard. Get off this beach. Let's, break some loops.
You're never, ever going to break the loop. It's absolutely impossible.
You want me to break it? You don't want me to break it. What do you want from me?
I want you to not suck.
Okay, it's been a pretty shitty morning. Or two, so I'm done. With you and all of this, it ends. Today.
You don't even know where to start.
Up Dom. Obviously.
Good morning, Black Reef. Juliana Blake with an urgent announcement. I have just learned that Colt has betrayed us. We'll be on high alert with restricted leisure until he's dead. So, let's kill him quickly, okay? And remember, have a fulfilling day.
Oh, shit, I'm gonna need some more ammo. Why would someone put this? Whoa, what the fuck? Wow, okay. What is this supposed to be? It's cold and weird. Dorsey Square, second floor. Dorsey Square, second floor, Dorsey Square.
I asked you to do something different, Colt, and you decided to go to fucking Uptown?
How do you know where I am? You got cameras
The
or
radio
something?
tower tracks your position, and you always act so surprised. Like I wouldn't know exactly where you're going.
I don't even know where I'm going.
Dorsey Square is just down the road, cliffside. Let me guess. Second floor.
Sounds like you're angling for an invite.
So you can show off your little beer tap again?
Different me. This Colt's done talking to you.
By the way, everyone recognizes your stupid jacket.
I like this jacket.
You gonna call me like this all the time, Julie? I give approximately 0 fucks about what you call yourself.
But you did, once. We used to be friends. Colt,
Oh, so that's why you told everyone to kill me.
But I'm the only one talking to you. So what does that tell you?
That I hang out with the wrong people. All right. Control center. Shut it down.
I specifically like the way she pesters you over the radio, yet does her daily announcement about betraying the loop, and it's all just so entertaining, and it weaves you into this world and into this scenario. You can tell right away that the two have some history, and I've been enjoying breaking that down and really trying to understand who these characters are to each other, and what, what's the real end goal, what's the real beat. And so, after that beginning section, Colt makes his way to his apartment to figure out who he is, why he wants to break the loop, and you go through about 2 or 3 sections until you get to the nighttime and it resets. And so that whole structure of new zone, new information, new possibilities keeps the game fresh, despite the fact that you stay in most of the same areas. In a way that can get old, but it works here. And there is a way to save weapon and abilities through the loop, so there's plenty of systems around keeping what you earn and keeping what you keep, making the loop easier by being more armed and more prepared for the future. And outside of that, there's not really much to say until I finish the game and really see where the story is taking me. That's my first impressions, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video.
I spit this cipher hieroglyphics showing black body physics. If you wanna know your purpose, you might have to learn your digits. Yeah, I'm known for the love, but I speak the true vicious. Steady jumping through the bands like my frequency exquisite. This is where I'm at. 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 Okay, this is where I'm at. Don't play. This is where I'm at. Okay, this is where I'm at. Don't hate. This is where I'm at. Okay, this is where I'm at. They told us we ain't had no past. Okay, this is where we at. So content with getting to a bag. But while we feel like life is trash, and this is potent from the grass, the most potent in my class. You niggas steady stuck on cracks. Okay, this is where we at.